refer to you as a number one back. Potential to be a number one back.
Oh,
What makes you so effective?
I think. I mean, the offensive line has always been doing a great job. I mean, they help us out and they are amazing. You know, as a unit, we focus on pushing each other every week in practice and trying to improve and really compete against each other so we can become better. And that's really the only way that we'll bring our game to the maximum level is we compete with each other and we get better and push the guy next to us. So I think that really helps us when it comes to the game. You know, we're playing with, you know, a lot of energy and a lot of juice. So, you know, just our preparation and the way that, you know, we lean on the offensive line, it really helps us when we come game time.
When they stick the ball in your gut, what's the first thing going through your mind?
Just, you know, going through my steps, you know, making sure my shoulders are square and trying to, you know, get upfield as fast as possible. You know, because I know that, you know, the offensive line is going to do their job. So if I stick to my job and do what I need to do, that, you know, it's going to be a positive game.
Some guys would say score. You want to rip heads off? You just want to run through people?
I mean, it's always, as a running back, you always want to score, but you have to know that, you know, every play is not going to be a home run play. You have to kind of get your money where it is, and, you know, and when you see that window, you know, we're always going to break it. I think every guy in that room, once they see that daylight, they're always going to, you know, take it and go make the money on the field. So definitely it's always score, but, you know, definitely just doing your job and letting the game come to you.
Josh, do you care about being a true number one back? Does that matter? Just feel like they're going to split carries the rest of the year, regardless of, you know, how game to game things go?
I don't really, you know, focus on anything like that. What I have to do is focus on my job and focus on if we're executing as a unit. You know, at the end of the day, if none of us are doing the job and we're not, you know, getting games where we're going over 300 or 200 rushing yards, and, you know, it doesn't matter who's the number one. We're not doing what we need to do. So I think, you know, we do a great job of, you know, staying locked in and paying attention and executing and pushing each other so that, you know, as a unit, we hit those landmarks that we want to hit and we be the best group that we know we can be. And when that happens, you know, you'll see, you know, individuals start to stand out and you'll see, you know, guys, you know, playing to their full potential. So I think none of that, you know, we can worry about, but all we can control is how hard we work and how hard we prepare.
Can you take us through the 43-yard run, how you saw it develop, how you just sort of instinctually cut back, made a few guys miss, all that?
I mean, you know, offensive line did a great job. You know, I saw the DN cut upfield, so my initial thought is, you know, try to get as much yards, you know, going forward as possible. A lot of great blocks downfield, you know, so once I cut it back, I tried to, you know, turn it on. I didn't really have much. I shouldn't have got caught, but, you know, try to get as much yards as I could.